Hello. How you can create CRUD operation in Laravel using form is shown in this tutorial. To continue this step, first of all, you have to create a new Laravel project, a fresh copy of Laravel project that I have already created, and my project name is Laravel project, which is under htdocs now. In the second step, you have to use HTML package to create form in Laravel, and this package is not installed by default. So run this command to install the package in Laravel. So open the command prompt and go to your project folder. And run this command to install the HTML package. Wait for some time here. Okay, and the package is installed properly. Now go for the next step. Open app.php file. This file is under config folder. So open this file on this location and add the package in this file, and add this line in the provider array. Of app file. This is the provider's array, so add this line at the end of this array. And add these two lines in the aliases arrays. This is the aliases, and add this line here. Okay, save the file and go for the next step. Step 4. Create a new view file. Welcome to .blade.php by copying default welcome.blade.php file. Our default welcome.blade.php file is under resource view. So first of all, I will open this file and make a copy of this file, and the name of the file will be welcome to. Okay, and cut this file welcome to .blade.php, and now replace the body part of this file with this code. So copy this code and replace the body portion. This is the default body part, and paste here. In this section, the content is Laravel will be displayed, and under this Laravel show list, a link will be displayed. And if I click on this link, then it will route by list. What is the function of list? I will explain later. Okay, now change the route file also. So open Laravel routes web.php and just modify it here to welcome to. Now if I run the server, Now you can see the output is just Laravel and a link, and if I click on it, the list which is not created yet, so it is showing sorry, the page you are looking for could not be found. Now go for the next step, step 6. Create a master blade file with the bootstrap files, which I have already shown in one of my previous tutorials. You can check this tutorial if you're facing any problem. I am just showing here what is the code of this master blade file. To create the master blade file for this project, first of all you have to create layout folder here. And get the blade file under this folder. View, layouts, and file name will be master.blade.php. Okay, the code of this file will be here. In this blade file, there are links of 3 files. First of is bootstrap.css, second one is bootstrap main.js, and third one is jQuery file. The link is used here. That means you have to store these 3 files in publics for under the publics folder. So I have already copied this file, so file will be under Laravel project public CSS. This is the all CSS files of bootstrap, and JS folder there is bootstrap main.js and jQuery file. So if you store this file in this location, then you can just link the file like this. And in the body part, there is a message portion. If controller pass any message using message variable, then this will be displayed in this section, in content section, like alert message. Okay, this is the master blade, and I will attach this blade in all my view files. Go for the step 7. Create a resource controller name list controller. Okay, and go for step 8. One thing I have to mention here, the table I am using here, which is items. In this table I will apply create, update, delete, and insert operation. In this table I will apply the CRUD operation. Okay, there are 3 records now, and for this table the item model class will be needed, so run this command to create the model class. Okay, and now go for step 9. Now open the model class and add this variable to mention that these fields are mandatory. Now open the item.php file, which is under app folder, and add this variable fileable. Okay, save the file and go for step 11. Here a form request class is used to validate the form. Okay, form class is created. Now open the list form request and modify the required part. Open, which is under HTTP request folder, and make this portion true to enable the validation, and another part you have to change, that is the return array. Okay. In the database table, name and price is the mandatory and ID is auto increment. So two mandatory fields are mentioned here. If you keep these two fields empty, then it will give us a message. Save the file and go to the next step, step 12. Replace the list controller which is created in earlier step with the following code. I will explain this code part by part. Okay. Add this parts for handling list from request class which is created in previous step, and this is the link of model file. Okay, there are 5 methods here: index, create, store, edit, and destroy. How this code will be applied will be explained one by one. So go to the step 13 to add the route for the list controller. Open the web.php file which is already open, and this is the base route, and for delete the route is declared here. Go to step 14, create a index.blade.php file under list folder. So first of all, I will create list folder under resource folder, resource, views, and create the folder list, and create an index file, index.blade.php file under this list folder. New, save the file as resource, views, list, index.blade.php. Okay, the code of this index view is given here. Okay, now I will explain the index. Now I will explain the function of this index blade and index method of controller. First of all, I will start traversing from welcome to.blade file, and when I click on the show list, then it will go to the route list. List means list controllers by default index method. In list controller index method, the code is defined as list item all. That means it will read all records of items tables from database, and go to the index.blade.php file or index view file, with this variable. And after getting the value of all records, it will display the data in a tabular form. And these are the fields of my table: ID, name, and price. And another 3 parts are declared here for addition, update, and delete. I will explain this part later. First of all, I will check all my records are displaying properly or not. Go to the welcome page first. Click on show list. One thing is missing, that is I didn't configure the database. So open the env file and make the database connection. This is the env file and make your database connection. Our database name is Laravel. Username is root and password is empty. Okay, again check the code. And click on show list. Oh, you need to restart the server. Okay. Again, test. You can see all records are appeared from the database table. These are 3 records which are showing there. Now I will check how I can add new record. Now I will create view file to add record, edit record, and delete record. Okay, if I click on the add now, then it is showing that no create view file is created yet. So first of all, I will create a create.blade file. So again, go to new PHP and save the file under list folder, and file name is create.blade.php. Okay, in the index place, when you will click on the add link, then it will pass the routing path as list creates. That means it will go to the list controller create method. List controller create method will load the view create.blade.php, which the code of this file will be like this. Here I am using a layouts.master that I have already created before. In index files also this master blade file is using. So in here if any error occurs, then error will be displayed here, and this is the form fields, item name and item price, and there is a button, and if I submit the button, it will go to the store method. save the file and check the form is loading properly or not. Show list, add. The form is appeared here properly, and if I submit the create list button, then it will go to the store method of the list controller. This is the store method, and here as a parameter the list from request file is used for validation. Here to field values are read and inserted by this save method, and if it can insert the data properly, then it will pass a message your list has been created, and this message will be passed by this option, by this line. Okay, now I will check data is inserting or not. I will add a new record here, hard disk. Okay, the new record is added here. Now I will get another blade file name edit.blade.php. Here the value will be passed by using ID of each record, which will be passed from index blade. Here you can see ID value is read it like this, and this variable is passed here with edit and delete. And by using this value, it will check which value we need to edit or delete. And in the edit blade file, after submitting the update list button, it will go to the update method of list controller with ID value. Okay, here this is the update method, and to get the ID value, and this is the ID parameter here in index blade. If the user click on the edit link, then it will pass the link as list ID and edit. Then it will go to the edit method and search the ID value in the items table. If the ID value found, then it will load the edit blade or edit view file with the required value of this particular record. And when the value are loaded here, and the user after updating submit the update list button, then it will go to again to the update method of list controller, which is declared here, and then it will read the modified value and save in the database. And if it can save properly, then it will pass the message your list has been updated. Now I will check the update is working or not. Edit, you can see hard disk, update the list. Your list has been updated. Now I will check the code for delete method. Here delete function is implemented by using destroy method. So in the web.php file, if the route is delete list id delete, then it will call destroy. And in create blade, index blade, if the user click on delete, then it will route as list id delete, which will delete the particular record. And after deleting, it will again go to the index blade file with the message the list has been deleted. Now I will delete this record. You can see the list has been deleted. In this way, you can simply implement the CRUD operation in Laravel using form. Thank you.